Hi guys, it's Red Elric and I'm making this video for the second time. Unfortunately it was originally a Yabo. The light is shocking. I don't know if that's any better. So it was originally a Yabo, and then people started phoning me in the middle of my filming and things like that, and I had to turn the camera around, so it was a mess. And also because I'm filming on a new phone, and when I looked back at the video I'd made, it was pulling all kinds of tricks. It was swaying all over the place. I've got to have a test run with it and do a proper video with it, but I'm making this one now because, as I said in my deleted video, a box arrived today, and it is the Christmas Pipe 2018, and I noticed that quite sort of incidentally, really accidentally, I've got a lot of the 106s in Christmas pipes. In 2015 I originally got a B10, but then a Christmas pipe came up. That was a 2016 box, and this pipe 106 came up in Captain Haddock's shop in the Netherlands, and it was a decent price, and I really like these pipes anyway. I love the sort of bronze colour of the briar. It's a real beauty. That year's Christmas pipe was a real beauty. I would love to have the 999 in this colour. It's amazing. But there you go. At the time, missed opportunity, didn't have the money, and that's why I got that one a lot later on. So the next year, that was the box, and the model I got was originally the XL90. Later on, about a year later, I did a pipe exchange with Cabin Piper, and I had his Christmas pipe 106, which I think he smoked, by the ghost in it, he smoked English blends in it, and I started smoking English blends in it, but then I gave it a more thorough clean out than I originally had, and I've been smoking the Christmas tobacco in that, and there's hardly any detection of the English blends. Then, where's the box? Here's the box. Was the 2017 box cover, and after I got the, what was it? I forget, XL11 or D11, something like that. It was a huge, it was like a larger version of the 05 anyway, which I love, but I wanted to get a straight to go with the bent for the Christmas, because I've got a feature then of always seeming to get two Christmas pipes. So I got the 106 in that year's Christmas pipe, and I mean, this is probably one of the best pipes I've got in terms of me being actually satisfied with it. I can't really fault it. I love the sandblasting on it. It's absolutely top notch on both sides, and the stem's lovely, and I just love the pipe. So this year, very recently, two Christmas pipes came out in GQ Tobaccos. I guess he had a couple of samples sent before he decided whether or not to buy them, and he put those straight out, and one of them, I think one was a 69 and the other one was a 106, so I wanted to snap up a 106, which I did. This, by the way, that's the box sleeve for the Christmas pipe 2018 this year. Okay, and I did the reveal, but it wasn't in the sock anyway, so I might as well just show you straight off. This is the Christmas pipe 2018. Perhaps if I put this in front, it'll focus better. As I said, I'm not used to this camera yet. So as you can see, it's a weird one really. It's a black army mouthpiece with a copper P stamped in it. The collar is actually nickel, but it's plated in copper because apparently copper would get too hot too quickly. That's better. And you'd end up burning your fingers on the copper, so that's why they've just done it copper plated. And then the bowl is sandblasted, and then it seems to me sandblasted and then polished smooth with the same sort of red stain it's had for the last couple of years. But I'm not overstruck on it, I've got to be honest. I mean, if I was giving this a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a 4 at the moment. Whether or not it grows on me is another thing, because that can happen. But if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I am very fussy about my pipes. And the thing is, when you get one like last year's that I said I'm really pleased with, and anything else then you get is like, well, this, you know, this is a high standard to reach. So yeah, so that's this year's. Whether I keep this or whether I wait until some others come out. Again, the 999 looks nice in this one. So I might just hang on to it for a bit, not smoke it, and then if a better one comes along, or one that I like better anyway, I might stick this one on eBay. We'll have to see. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that's particularly Christmassy? I don't know. I probably would have, you know, I mean, if they were going to bring out a Halloween pipe, I know they did the Samhain and it, or Samhain, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. I know they did that, and I love that pipe. But if I was to, if somebody showed me this pipe and said, guess which holiday season this is supposed to represent, I would probably say something like Halloween, or maybe even Bonfire Night. But obviously Bonfire Night's only, you know, Guy Fawkes Night's only something that's really relevant in the United Kingdom. So I don't know what to make of this. I don't know, it's not too Christmassy. And I've looked at some of the, again, it seems like I'm turning my back on Peterson and going towards Savinelli, but again, looking at some of the Christmas pipes Savinelli bring out in the past, they've had some good ones. However, I know I've heard people on YouTube say that they like this year's Savinelli Christmas pipe, but honestly, it's the green stem that throws me a bit. And maybe it's because when I was a little kid I had one of those plastic bubble pipes that you blow bubbles through, and it kind of looks like the plasticky pipes that we used to have then. So anyway, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.